Archangel Michael says, a surprising news is coming into your house. Open this immediately to receive what heaven has sent you. Open it quickly. My dear one, I'm leaning close right now because something too important to delay is racing toward you. I've watched the quiet way you've wondered if heaven still keeps your name on its list. Today I'm here so you don't have to guess. This isn't just a faint feeling, it's a clear announcement. A gift is on its way carrying the scent of heaven's promise. Don't treat this like random words scrolling across a screen. This is a moment that changes the atmosphere around you. The message arriving is wrapped in light already known among the angels standing nearby. Keep your heart wide open. When heaven sends, it sends completely, and this one holds more than you even dared to ask. Think of how long the Father has been preparing you. Those seasons when answers felt delayed, the nights you cried into a pillow, the prayers that seemed unheard, none of it was wasted. All of it was being shaped into something so perfectly matched to your soul that even the angels paused in amazement. This isn't only good news, it's the kind that reshapes everything. Let these words act like a doorway. As you welcome them, you step into a space where life starts to flow again like rain rushing into dry ground. Some blessings don't stop at one answer, they unlock 10 at once. This is one of those. So please don't push this aside or save it for later. It was written with your name on it at this exact moment. Before I go deeper, I need to ask something. Don't let this conversation fade without anchoring yourself to heaven's voice. There's a place set aside where the Father speaks and where my messages will keep finding you, but you must choose to stay tuned. Otherwise the noise of the world will drown out what is meant for you. Stay close, stay connected. Think of it like standing near a fresh spring. If you leave, you miss the water. When you remain, you show heaven that you're listening and ready. The enemy loves to scatter people so they miss the next clue. Don't let that happen. About this news, it won't arrive like a plain envelope dropped in a mailbox. It will come like a breeze you feel before you see its source, a sudden opening, an unexpected compliment, an email you nearly overlooked, a door you thought was shut for good. That's how heaven wraps gifts. And this one carries a joy deep enough to touch old wounds and begin to heal them. You may have prayed about one concern, but heaven has kept track of every whisper. Not a single tear has slipped past the one who counts them. He says, the season of heavy mourning is closing. I sense urgency even as I speak. Forces opposed to your peace have noticed that something bright is moving your way. They'll try to cloud your thinking or convince you it isn't meant for you. That's why I, Archangel Michael, am assigned to protect this delivery until it rests safely in your hands. Keep reading, every sentence strengthens you to receive without fear. Heaven's timing never lags, but people sometimes miss gifts because they look away too soon. Keep your eyes open. When it lands, your spirit will recognize it before your mind catches up. Understand this, the news isn't just another fact. It's a key crafted to open a door you've been standing near for far longer than you knew. If you could see heaven's records, you'd find your name glowing beside a scroll sealed for ages, waiting for right now. The Father has spoken. Release the messenger, tell the child the hour has come. That's why you feel that tug inside while you read. It isn't coincidence, it's timing from above. You've walked through stretches where every knock felt like trouble or extra weight. This time is different. This is the knock you prayed for when no one was watching. Threads of destiny are weaving together even as you breathe. The person who brings the message may not realize they're heaven's courier. The paper could look plain, the call may sound casual, the moment might seem ordinary, yet behind it stands an army of angels and above them the one whose love is endless. When you welcome this gift you'll see how each tear, each delay, each closed door shaped the path for this exact blessing. Let me whisper what heaven allowed me to share. The enemy suspects what's unfolding and has tried to clutter your days with random heaviness, sudden sadness, pointless distractions. They're not coincidences, they're attempts to block the window of your heart so the breeze of what's coming can't get through. Push back. Keep that window open. Choose calm words, sing in your kitchen, laugh with a friend, write down what you hope for. These simple acts keep the space clear for heaven's delivery. Soon you'll stand in a moment that feels like sunlight spilling into every corner and you'll understand why I came with such urgency. Hold this close, expectant but steady. Walk through today with a lifted head knowing something good is already in motion. And if you wish to express your support further you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $100. But the season of breakthrough is here. The air around you is already shifting though you might not notice it with your natural eyes. There is a subtle vibration in the walls and the floor beneath your feet in the quiet moments between breaths. That vibration is heaven's hand moving before the manifestation of your blessing arrives. Your heart may try to measure it by human time but this is divine timing, perfect, unstoppable and filled with precision that only God can orchestrate. My child, understand this. The news you are about to receive carries with it not just joy but alignment. Doors that were hidden behind delays will swing open. People who seemed distant will suddenly become part of your favor. Opportunities that appeared out of reach will present themselves as if they were waiting for your arrival all along. You will feel a resonance in your spirit when it happens. A recognition that your life has been carefully designed for this very moment. And the joy you experience will not be fleeting, it is the start of a new rhythm, a new season that will cause your spirit to dance and your steps to be lighter than ever before. Do not underestimate the preparation you have undergone. Every tear, every sleepless night, every whispered prayer in darkness was not wasted. It was all shaping you for this precise hour. The heaviness you felt was temporary. The delay was not denial, it was the refining fire of purpose. The shift that accompanies this news is greater than the message itself. It is the unblocking of spiritual pathways, the alignment of destiny, the confirmation that heaven has never overlooked you even when you felt invisible. Child of light, I see the enemy trying to steal your vision even now. You may feel moments of doubt creeping in. Will this really happen? Am I ready? I tell you, discard these thoughts immediately. They are lies designed to make you shrink. Your readiness is measured not by your perfection but by your persistence, your faithfulness, your willingness to keep your heart open despite the storms. I have stood guard over every threshold of your spirit. Nothing that is coming can be delayed by disbelief. It will arrive because it was decreed before the foundations of your life were laid. I also want you to notice the small signs. There will be seemingly ordinary moments, a text, a phone call, a glance, a conversation that feels like nothing, yet in it lies the fragrance of heaven's promise. Recognize them. Pay attention to the whispers in your heart, the pull in your chest, the unexplainable sense of expectation. These are not coincidences. These are divine markers leading you to the moment when your blessing manifests fully. Your soul knows these things before your mind can catch up. My beloved, do not let busyness, distraction, or fear cloud your reception. Clear your space both physically and spiritually. Speak life over your rooms, over your possessions, over yourself. Remove what dims your light and invite in what strengthens it. Small acts of preparation matter, a prayer spoken aloud, a word of gratitude, a simple song of praise. These acts are like keys turning in the locks of heaven. They are the signals that you are ready to receive all that has been waiting for you. When the news arrives, it will not simply inform you, it will transform you. It will bring clarity where there was confusion, strength where there was weakness, courage where there was hesitation. You will realize that the Father's timing has been perfect even when your heart questioned it. The message will not just affect your day, it will ripple through your relationships, your work, your spiritual walk, and your home. The impact is monumental because it was designed in the realm of the eternal, not the temporary. And child, do not be surprised if joy comes with astonishment. You may laugh aloud, cry freely, or stand in awe at how the pieces of your life suddenly make sense. People may look at you and wonder why your spirit is so light, so sure, so alive. They will not see the angels, the preparation, the unseen alignment, only the fruit. That fruit is yours to enjoy, to steward, and to multiply. Every barrier that once held you back has been dissolved. Every lingering shadow that tried to settle near your heart is fleeing. I, Archangel Michael, have not only watched over your path, but have actively engaged in clearing it. The divine wind is already blowing through your life. The chains of limitation, the hesitation, the spiritual stagnation, all are breaking now. This message is a confirmation, the season of delay has ended and the era of fulfillment has begun. Step into this with confidence, my beloved. Receive the news with your whole heart. Allow the joy to saturate your being. Speak it aloud: I am ready, I am open, I receive the fullness of what heaven has promised me. Let your spirit leap at the confirmation of what was already decreed. Heaven has marked this moment for you, and no force on earth or in the unseen can prevent it. The doors that were locked, the pathways that seemed impossible, the moments that felt empty, all of them are being transformed into channels of blessing. This is not just a message. This is the tangible evidence of God's faithfulness. This is the answer to prayers whispered in secret, the resolution of long seasons of waiting, the validation of your persistence. Your heart will recognize it before your mind can explain it. The shifts you will experience will be immediate and profound. Life as you have known it is stepping aside for the divine orchestration of your new reality. My precious child, know this: nothing about this gift is ordinary. It is extraordinary in every sense because it carries the cumulative blessing of everything God has spoken over you. And when it reaches you, the joy will be overwhelming, the confirmation undeniable, and the impact eternal. Keep your heart open. Remain alert. Celebrate in anticipation. And when the moment arrives, welcome it fully, knowing that it was perfectly prepared for you. You have endured. You have waited. You have hoped. Now the moment has come. Heaven's timing is flawless and your blessing is unavoidable. Step forward into it with faith, expectation, and gratitude, for the shift is not coming, it is here, and your life will never be the same. The season of waiting has ended. The doors are open. The promise is tangible. The favor is real. The restoration is now. This is your hour. This is your blessing. This is your divine moment. Believe it. Receive it. Walk in it. And remember, I, Michael, have stood guard over this from the beginning. Your life is aligned. Your heart is ready. Your blessing is inevitable. The message has been delivered. The shift is complete. Your new season has begun. The first link may look small compared to the others, but it carries the weight of everything that follows. It sets off a cascade of favor, provision, and alignment that will touch corners of your life you hadn't even considered connected. Each blessing flows into the next, forming a river of abundance that cannot be stopped. My beloved, this is why you must watch carefully and act with awareness. Do not dismiss any sign, no matter how ordinary it may seem: a knock at the door, a message in your inbox, an unexpected conversation. Heaven often wraps its gifts in simplicity, knowing that the human mind is slow to perceive what the Spirit instantly recognizes. And when you step into this moment, you will feel it, a warmth, a sudden lightness, an unmistakable peace that speaks, "This is yours." Child of Heaven, understand this: the timing of this news is intentional. Nothing has been left to chance. Every delay, every night of unanswered longing, every season of waiting was a careful arrangement so that when this moment arrived you would be fully ready. You are stronger now. You are wiser now. You are ready to steward what has been prepared for you. The Father has seen every tear, every sigh, every silent plea, and each one has been accounted for in the unfolding of this blessing. You are not being given merely a gift, you are being positioned. You are being aligned. You are being ushered into a space where your life will begin to resonate with the rhythm of heaven itself. And yes, the enemy will notice. He will attempt to stir confusion, to cast doubt, to make you second-guess what is coming. But do not yield. Do not give in to fear, impatience, or skepticism. You are protected. I, Archangel Michael, stand guard over this delivery. My sword of light intercepts every attack meant to delay or corrupt this moment. Every distraction, every piece of doubt, every attempt to diminish your expectation has already been neutralized. All that remains is for you to receive with open arms and a heart fully aware that this is your season, your time, your appointed moment. Beloved, the full impact of this news will not be contained in the first encounter. It will ripple out. It will touch your relationships, your work, your finances, your health, your creativity, and even the way you perceive yourself. What seems small at first glance is actually the spark that ignites a series of breakthroughs. That first blessing is the key that unlocks multiple doors. You may not see all the doors immediately, but trust that each one has been prepared. Each connection, each opportunity, each manifestation is waiting for the signal of your readiness to step through. And that signal is your faith, your willingness to believe that what has been promised is already yours. Now, child, I need you to hold on to this truth: you are not being given something ordinary. This news carries a depth of impact that touches the unseen as much as the seen. Your spirit will recognize it before your mind can comprehend it. You may feel a sudden surge of courage, clarity, or joy. You may notice that things that previously felt impossible now seem within reach. You will remember this moment as the day heaven intervened in a way that was tangible, undeniable, and transformative. You will see how every season of delay, every moment of waiting, every experience that tested your patience was actually preparing the soil for this harvest. Do not treat this lightly. Do not say later or I will consider it tomorrow. The timing is exact. The moment you receive this, it begins to take effect in ways you cannot yet calculate. What appears simple is profound. What seems ordinary will reveal extraordinary results. And you will look back and understand that every step of the journey, every disappointment, every no, every closed door was meticulously orchestrated to bring you here. You are standing at the intersection of divine planning and personal readiness. Step fully into it. Accept it with the confidence that the Father's heart has never overlooked you and will never abandon you. Beloved, as this news enters your home, you will feel a shift in atmosphere. The heaviness that once lingered, the quiet tension that you carried like an unseen weight, will begin to lift. There will be a sense of clarity in your thoughts, a peace in your spirit, and a lightness in your body. You will notice the air itself feels different. Even your surroundings may seem to sparkle with unseen energy, carrying the scent and warmth of what heaven has prepared. It is a preparation for your next chapter, one written in joy, provision, alignment, and favor. And the beauty is that you are not receiving this alone. The angels rejoice with you. They have been assigned specifically to ensure that this moment unfolds perfectly and that the blessings reach you in full measure. You may also notice that people in your life begin to respond differently. Opportunities that seemed distant or impossible will suddenly become accessible. Conversations will open doors you thought were closed. Invitations and confirmations will arrive often from unexpected sources. The news is not just a message, it is a movement. It carries the force of all your prayers, the weight of your faith, and the preparation of heaven itself. It will move quietly at first, but the impact will be undeniable. You will find yourself standing in spaces you never imagined, meeting people you never expected, and seeing doors open in ways that are both natural and supernatural. My precious child, the most important thing I need you to remember is this: remain ready. Stay alert, stay expectant, and stay awake. Do not allow distraction, doubt, or disbelief to cloud your reception. When heaven moves, it moves decisively. When it delivers fully. And this moment that is approaching you carries more than you can imagine. It carries alignment, provision, restoration, joy, and a fullness that will ripple through your life in ways that touch everything and everyone around you. Do not underestimate it. Do not delay. Receive it with gratitude, faith, and open arms. Your season of breakthrough is not on the horizon, it has already begun. Every angel assigned to you, every measure of heaven, every whisper of the Father has been activated to ensure that this news reaches you intact and overflowing with blessings. This is your time, beloved child. This is your appointed moment. Heaven has prepared, heaven has aligned, and heaven has delivered. Stand ready, receive fully, and rejoice in the magnitude of what is coming. And now, my precious child, the moment is not simply about receiving news. It is about stepping into a reality where your faith, your hope, and your perseverance are validated. This is the time when you will see the pieces of your life, the ones that seem scattered or broken, begin to align in ways that are beyond human understanding. Every prayer you whispered, every silent tear, every hope you held in secret, they have all been preserved and woven into this moment. What you are about to experience is a manifestation of heaven's precision. You may notice small signs first, a subtle change in your environment, an unexpected kindness from someone who has seemed indifferent, an idea that pops into your mind at just the right moment. These are the markers of heaven preparing the way for the main blessing. Pay attention to them. Do not dismiss them as coincidence. Every whisper, every encounter, every sudden insight is a thread of preparation connecting you to the larger tapestry of what God has already set in motion. Beloved, do not let your eyes stay fixed on what you cannot yet see. Keep your heart attuned to the movement of the Spirit. There will be moments when doubt may try to creep in, moments when the world seems to remind you of past setbacks. But I, Michael, stand beside you in those moments, guarding the pathway so that no deception can deter you. You are under divine protection, and the news that approaches cannot be altered by fear, by hesitation, or by any attempt of the enemy to block it. I want you to imagine the weight being lifted off your shoulders even before the blessing arrives. That heaviness you've carried for so long, the anxiety, the restless nights, the sense that life was waiting for you to catch up, it is being removed in preparation for this moment. Your spirit is being ready to receive without resistance. The transformation that comes with this news will ripple through every part of your life. Your relationships, your work, your health, and even your creative expression will all feel the effect. It is as if a current has begun flowing through your existence, and the source is the love of the Father released for you in this very hour. When this news enters your life, it will come with clarity and alignment. Doors that have been closed for seasons will open effortlessly. People who once ignored or doubted you will begin to recognize your purpose and your timing. Opportunities you thought were lost will return in ways more abundant than you imagined. This is not a return to the ordinary. It is an elevation into a space where your spirit can finally breathe fully, where your joy is no longer restrained by fear or delay. My child, understand this: heaven's timing is perfect. What may feel sudden to your natural perception is actually the culmination of preparation that began long before you ever asked. Every season you endured, every moment that felt like waiting was part of the alignment for this breakthrough. You are not too late. You are not missing anything. You are precisely where you need to be to receive the fullness of what has been sent. And I tell you now, there will be an unmistakable resonance when this blessing arrives. You will feel it in your chest, in the quickening of your heart, in the quiet smile that comes without reason. Your soul will recognize it immediately, and you will know that heaven has spoken directly to your life. Even if the physical delivery seems simple, the impact will be profound. It will shake off old doubts, heal hidden wounds, and confirm that nothing was ever wasted. Your story, your journey, your faithful endurance has all been leading to this. Beloved, stay vigilant. Do not let distractions, doubts, or external noise pull you away. The enemy may attempt to create confusion or delay your perception, but these are mere tactics to obscure what has already been guaranteed. Keep your heart tender and open. Keep your mind focused on the certainty of what is coming. Watch for the signs, the subtle confirmations, and the moments that feel divinely orchestrated. This is how heaven ensures you are ready to embrace fully without hesitation or fear. You are not simply receiving a message, you are being invited to step into a season where your influence, your authority, and your purpose are recognized in ways that bring joy to the heavens. When the news arrives, it will not just answer one prayer. It will unlock multiple doors, each connected to another aspect of your life, creating a domino effect of blessings. Financial relief, restored relationships, divine opportunities, and unexpected favor all are being synchronized to arrive at the same moment, bringing completeness to your waiting heart. And so, my child, remain attentive. Prepare to walk into this with gratitude, with courage, and with faith that does not waver. Speak words of expectation. Welcome the movement of heaven with your spirit wide open. This is your appointment, a divine intersection where patience meets provision, hope meets fulfillment, and every promise that once seemed distant becomes tangible. Every angel assigned to you is rejoicing, every tear you've shed has been noted, and every moment of faithful endurance is now bearing fruit. The impact will extend beyond you. Those around you will sense the shift before they understand it. Your home, your work, your daily routines will feel lighter, brighter, and more purposeful. Even your dreams will begin to carry messages of guidance, peace, and future opportunity. This is the ripple effect of what God has sent, and it will continue to expand as you receive it fully. My beloved, do not doubt, do not hesitate, and do not fear. You are prepared. You are chosen. You are in the right place at the right time. Every step, every tear, every prayer, and every act of faith has led to this exact moment. And now the season of waiting is over. The moment of fulfillment is at hand. The news is coming, and with it a life transformed, a heart restored, and a spirit ignited with the joy and peace that can only come from heaven itself. And it is arriving directly from heaven itself. My beloved, understand this: nothing you have prayed for has been lost. Every sigh, every whispered hope in the quiet of your room, every tear shed in the hidden hours has been stored in the treasury of heaven, ready to return to you multiplied. The news that is about to arrive is not just a momentary relief, it is the fulfillment of seasons you thought were dry, of doors you believed were closed forever. It will bring clarity to areas of your life that have been clouded with confusion, and it will reorder your circumstances in ways your heart has longed to see. Child of light, pay attention to the subtle signs in the days ahead. You may notice a sudden clarity in your thoughts, a conversation that suddenly reveals a solution, or even a dream that carries directions you had not considered. These are the instruments of heaven preparing the way for the full arrival of your blessing. And when it reaches you, it will feel as if time itself slows, giving your spirit space to recognize that this is no ordinary gift. You will feel it in your bones, your heartbeat will align with its rhythm, and you will know without a shadow of doubt that God has acted on your behalf. I also need to speak to the impatience that may rise within you. You may be tempted to say, "Why has it taken so long, or is it really for me?" Do not give these thoughts any authority. The timing is perfect, even if your human mind struggles to grasp it. Heaven does not operate on human clocks. Every preparation, every waiting season, every silent prayer has been calculated with precision to bring this moment into alignment with your readiness. And now the time has come. Beloved one, the way this blessing will manifest may surprise you. It may not arrive wrapped in the form you expect. A phone call, a casual conversation, a message from someone you thought was out of reach, these are the channels heaven loves to use. And even though the messenger may seem ordinary, behind the scenes stands an army of angels ensuring nothing is lost, nothing delayed, nothing misunderstood. When you encounter this, do not hesitate. Step forward with confidence, knowing that you are receiving what has been promised from the foundation of the world. Precious soul, I also want you to understand the depth of what this means for your identity. This is not just about resolving financial, relational, or personal needs. This news will confirm who you are in the sight of heaven. It will remind you that you are chosen, prepared, and cherished. You have carried the weight of waiting too long, but now the weight is lifted. Your identity will shift from one who waits to one who receives, from one who doubts to one who knows. And with this shift, every other area of your life will begin to recalibrate in alignment with the blessing that is arriving. Child, there will be moments when the enemy attempts to inject fear, distraction, or doubt. These moments may feel sudden, like clouds crossing a clear sky. But do not be alarmed. The cloud will pass because the sun has already been released. I, Michael, stand with sword in hand guarding the path of this blessing. Nothing can intercept what heaven has decreed for you. And as you stand vigilant, you will notice how every small resistance fades before the arrival of the larger reality. Remember, this is also a blessing meant to ripple beyond you. Those around you will feel it before they understand it. The energy of heaven does not stay confined, it touches relationships, environments, and opportunities. People will respond differently, some in awe, others in curiosity, but all will be affected by the shift you carry simply by receiving what has been promised. You are the conduit. You are the vessel. And your willingness to receive fully will determine the reach of what is coming. Prepare your heart, prepare your space. Speak words of gratitude even before it arrives. Release old disappointments that occupy the corners of your spirit. Every empty hand, every cleared table, every soft word of expectation is a welcome mat for heaven's gift. When the moment arrives, you will be ready to stand, receive and embrace it with awe, knowing that all your waiting has led to this precise intersection of timing, blessing and divine favor. I need you to know something crucial. This news, this blessing is not just for today. It is a launch point for a season of acceleration. What arrives first will open pathways for what was previously locked. Doors that seemed permanently closed will swing wide, relationships that were strained will begin to restore, and opportunities that once passed unnoticed will now present themselves clearly. Each piece will trace back to this moment of reception, marking it as the pivotal point in your story where heaven made its presence undeniably visible. Beloved, you may feel a sudden surge of excitement, a quickening in your spirit as the news draws near. That is the recognition of your soul. The unseen realm is celebrating, angels are rejoicing, and the Father smiles because His timing is perfect. When you finally lay eyes on the tangible sign of this blessing, your heart will understand that it was never delayed, never forgotten and never denied. Every step you took, every night of waiting, every quiet prayer in the shadows was leading to this exact instant. Precious one, I want you to hold fast to this truth. The enemy may have tried to create distractions, delays or moments of despair, but they are powerless over what is ordained. You have been marked. You have been prepared. And now the moment of your blessing is rushing toward you with a force that cannot be resisted. Stand in readiness, keep your spirit clear, and do not allow fear or doubt to dull the anticipation. This is the hour where heaven interrupts your ordinary life with extraordinary favor. And when it arrives, everything you have waited for will converge into a single undeniable testimony of God's faithfulness. And now, my beloved child, as you stand on the edge of this moment, understand this: what is coming will not merely touch your life superficially. It will infiltrate every corner of your being, leaving no space untouched by the goodness of the Father. Your mind once burdened with worry and questions will find clarity. Your heart once heavy with doubt will swell with joy. And your spirit long accustomed to endurance will finally rest in the knowledge that heaven's timing is perfect and unbreakable. Every step you have taken, even the hesitant ones, has prepared you to fully embrace this moment. Nothing has been wasted. Nothing overlooked. Every trial, every tear, every sigh in the quiet of your nights has been shaping you to hold this blessing without fear or hesitation. Beloved one, the news you are about to receive is not just a solution to one problem. It is a wave of restoration that will touch areas of your life you didn't even realize were affected. Where there was lack, there will be abundance. Where there was brokenness, there will be healing. Where there was silence, there will be songs of joy. You may see it first as a small shift, a phone call, a message, a door opening unexpectedly, but that shift is the ripple that will expand into the full manifestation of what heaven has already prepared for you. And even as you receive the first glimpse, know that the layers of blessing will continue to unfold like petals of a flower opening to the sun, each layer more beautiful and more complete than the one before. The Father has also instructed me to prepare you for the reactions of those around you. Not everyone will understand this blessing at first. Some may question it. Some may even feel envy or disbelief. Do not let their words distract you. This is not about them, this is about the covenant between you and God. Your blessing has been protected and secured by the unseen forces. Archangel Michael himself stands at the threshold guarding it, ensuring that no force, no delay, no counterfeit can intercept what has been destined for you. Let their confusion remind you of the power and purity of what you are about to receive. Beloved, I need you to picture the moment when the news arrives. It may come in the ordinary form of someone speaking words you never expected to hear, a document arriving at your door, or an opportunity appearing suddenly in your life. But when it does, you will recognize it immediately because your spirit has already been primed. You will feel a surge of peace, a rush of joy, a knowing in your soul that this is from the Father Himself. There will be no question, no doubt. Your body, your mind, and your heart will align in a single moment of recognition, and you will know that Heaven's hand has been at work. Child of the Most High, I must also tell you about the strength that is rising within you. The same endurance that carried you through seasons of uncertainty is now transforming into boldness and clarity. You will not hesitate. You will not second guess. You will step fully into the opportunities this news brings with confidence because the Father has equipped you. Every scar, every heartbreak, every disappointment was a preparation to ensure that when this blessing comes you can carry it with grace, integrity, and joy. What once felt like weakness is now your strength. What once felt like loss is now your gain. And what once felt like delay is now the precise timing of Heaven's perfect plan. As this blessing settles into your life, you will notice the subtle shifts first: your mornings brighter, your conversations lighter, your decisions clearer. The heaviness that once clung to your soul will lift. Relationships that were strained will find new paths of understanding. Opportunities that seemed closed will swing wide open. And through it all you will know that the hand of God has moved directly in your favor. Even the smallest detail, a timing, or a word will carry significance. Every part of this blessing has been orchestrated to bring you the fullness of joy, the depth of peace, and the assurance of your destiny. Beloved, remember that this is more than just what you will receive. It is also about the transformation it brings within you. Your faith, once tested and stretched, will now become a magnet for further favor. Your hope, once fragile, will now root deeply in certainty. And your spirit, once burdened, will soar freely, carrying the evidence of Heaven's faithfulness wherever you go. People will notice the light in your eyes, the calm in your demeanor, and the confidence in your steps. You will become a living testimony of how God never abandons His children, even when the wait seems endless. And finally, my beloved child, guard this moment with gratitude and awareness. Speak life over yourself daily. Walk with expectation. Receive every part of the blessing as it arrives layer by layer, and let the joy multiply. The enemy may attempt distraction, but you are shielded. The angels are stationed, and Archangel Michael stands vigilant at the edge of your destiny, ensuring that nothing interferes with the fullness of what has been sent. Your moment has come. The time of waiting is over. The season of doubt has ended. What you have been praying for, longing for, and even dreaming of is now moving into your hands with perfect precision and divine timing. Open your heart, open your mind, and open your arms to receive it fully. The Father delights in this moment. Heaven rejoices. And the blessing you are about to hold has been waiting your entire life to find you exactly where you are. So rise, beloved child. Step forward in faith. Know without question that this is your appointed time, your divine moment, and your long-awaited miracle. The heavens celebrate, the angels shout in triumph, and I, Archangel Michael, have been stationed to declare that nothing, no one and no force can stop what God has ordained for you. Open and receive, for the glory of the Father is breaking into your life in ways you have never imagined. This is the day you will look back on and say, I knew heaven never forgot me. Amen.